Okay. Okay. So, down an arm, but I believe we've come to an understanding. And that understanding is I still have my boomstick. And I took a hostage. This nut, and a new editor for now. Name's Eva. I've always wondered whether it's better to be feared or respected. Well, as long as I have a puppy and a hostage, I'll never have to choose. When we last left off, I had been introducing you to the glory that is bullet time, opioids, and depression. This time, we continue that trend. Bear? Truce? I swear, you little bastard, we will end it here. Max Payne 2. The Fall of Max Payne. Yeah, that's a goddamn mouthful, and the last time I say the name fully. So, 2 years after the success and money the first game made, Remedy became a real player in the game industry. Sam went back to the writing table, penning a direct sequel to the events of the first game, had the funds to hire new staff. Max looks different. Yeah, it's no longer Sam's mug. Instead, Timothy Gibbs filled the role. Rather than a dark revenge story with some Norse mythology tossed in for flavor, we get a gritty story about love, mob wars, and loyalties. If the first game was riding the noir train, the second game is the conductor. How the story is told is the same. The comic book panel cutscenes are back and honestly look great. The artwork is impressive. The game ran on a different engine than the original, leading to goofy shit like this. Oh, the Havoc engine. Never change, you handsome son of a bitch. Released in '03 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, the game got rave reviews. Some say it's one of the best games ever made, and I can understand that sentiment. This is an amazing game, and if you want to talk sequels, this is a fan-fucking-tastic example of how you do it. Bigger, badder, more of what works, fixing what didn't. Let's get into it. After the shenanigans that was the first game, it's been 2 years since that first dose of pain. And Max is back into his old grind of NYPD detective. While cruising town, he hears a call out of shots fired at a warehouse owned by a friend. Hey, I can't judge a guy's friends. My best friend is an editor with no thumbs who threatens me on a regular basis. Don't look too far into that, you little shit. You still have my arm, and my finger is feeling a little bit slippery on this trigger. Max takes the call and heads that way. Immediately upon showing up, he hears gunfire and goes straight for it, and so begins another action-filled clusterfuck. Hell yes! The game plays the same, but with some much appreciated changes. Shoot dodging no longer takes meter from your bullet time. It's infinite, and you should absolutely abuse it. Bullet time is just a straight-up superpower now. Slow down time as you kill, you get faster and reload immediately in a very flashy way. The crosshair is actually a crosshair. Yes, you will get spread from continuous fire, but it hits that sweet spot of accuracy that the OG just didn't have. Headshots are an actual option here, and so appreciated. Making explosives a secondary weapon rather than the main weapon was a nice quality of life upgrade. The adaptive difficulty is back, but doesn't seem nearly as punishing. No need for nerf to make a mod for this one. Painkillers are more plentiful, and enemies regularly drop them. The one complaint I have is that some of the areas are so big, you can catch rounds without having any idea where they're coming from. Some places and encounters made me feel like I was in a firing line of blood coldness. A bit rough, but we manage. Overall, this is a better feeling, faster gun-fu experience. So, Max rushes into the warehouse, only to find fuckery about. After many bullets and bodies, he bumps into an old flame. Mona Sachs, contract killer, sharp dresser, interesting choice in firearms. Afterwards is brought into a conspiracy including his own partner, old friends, and of course the mob. The story here feels much more personal to Max. We're not on a revenge plot, we're looking for answers. Who are the cleaners? Why were they so well armed? Why do they have a hard-on for Max and Mona? Who are they working for? You always feel like you're one step behind, and it's one of my favorite parts of the writing here. That same noir comic feel, just excellent. And again, no spoilers for you. You need to see how it ends. Thoughts? If this was the end of Max's story, I'd be pissed. This game is hard drugs. The extra players in and out of the plot make it feel human, and that by itself is worth its weight in gold. The main complaints I have is the overly large areas enemies can be easily missed and put a slug in your spine. It does feel shorter than the previous game. That's it. I love this game. Alright, Bear. Arm for your victim? Yes, I know you're hungry. But I want my fucking arm back. Also, seriously, where the hell are we? Well, that sounds like bullshit. I'll see you guys back for Max Payne 3. I had better get my arm back, you little shit. See you guys later. And if you made it to the end, do the YouTube stuff. Like, sub, you know the jazz. I appreciate it.